You know, the real tectonic sort of plates within content in Australia are sport, and I actually think that sport costs are making life harder for independent content producers and independent content creations like The Voice and even the bigger format independents, because the market's just not big enough. They're going to blow the market up because costs are going to get too high. We're what, 22, maybe 23 million people in Australia. We have an unconsolidated media sector, and it has big implications for us as an industry, because it could actually break the industry to the point where the broadcasters can't afford to carry sport, and then Australian sport lovers won't be able to get sport on television or through whatever device.
You know, I agree with Henry. I think that sports rights, not just here but globally, are increasing at such a rate now that it's almost becoming untenable, I think, for the broadcasters and for the advertisers. But live sport, obviously, you know, is a fantastic environment for advertisers to be in. And, you know, there is price elasticity in any market, and whether we're getting to the, you know, the breaking point or not, time will tell.
Shows like The Voice, MasterChef, Got Talent, X Factor. Then there are shows like Paddock to Plate. There are shows like Grand Designs. There are the sort of more the mid to lower tier factual or unscripted programming. Those sorts of shows are around your 200 to 300k per hour.
Got to remember, 55% of airtime's got to be local content. The regulatory framework here is artificial. It artificially inflates domestic content, whether it's produced here. Sporting rights, the anti-siphoning list artificially inflates the cost of these sports. It's supposed to be there to protect it, but it just bids them up. I'd recommend everybody go onto Wikipedia and have a look at Prisoner's Dilemma. And when you look at it, it makes sense for nobody to bid for this content until someone does. And then everybody does, and the price keeps going up. So it's all very practical to say it's cost too much until somebody bids for it, it all goes up.
What doesn't help also is media laws and ownership and regulations, which is just another layer of government intervention that is actually slowly but surely killing and hurting a number of the media organisations here. And that's, I think we haven't really talked about that, but that plays a really big role in why the Australian market is seen on a global level as a really slow-moving market, because the government's very slow to move. And as much as the government has been seen to protect the market, it's actually causing a lot of damage. That's right, it's an import market. I think the market needs to consolidate, and it was sort of interesting to see that Franey and Rebecca were sitting next to each other. You know, we're seeing, you know, if we don't hear in the next couple of weeks, we're seeing, I think, the first stages of market consolidation with what Foxtel and Ten will potentially do, and you know, it just so happens Fitzy is next to me, so not that I'm asking, but
but I will.
Nothing but scurrilous rumour, Henry. You know
so I've heard, but you know that is a really important step. You know, will we see 7 by 9 or 9 by 7? That's the sort of consolidation the Australian market probably needs to go through for the market to have viable, strong media organisations that can then still continue to produce their own content. Otherwise, we may as well become a grey market media sector where everything is imported.